Okay, this was supposed to be like a chill out makeup tutorial, but now it has turned to be a life update, which I'm not ready for, but still we are going to do it. Let's start. Highlight of this life update, I feel I kind of was not thinking to come back to my YouTube channel. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Glam Studio. This is me, Mrs. Apurva Shubham Harade Patil, and today finally I'm back with a new video. And by the title and by the thumbnail, you know this is going to be a live update, which I was not ready for, but yet we are doing this. We are finally talking about all the feeling and all the emotions and all the stuff that has been happening in my life, and I wasn't being updating you guys. I know it's a mistake, lesson learned, it won't ever happen again. And with this, before moving to our video, if you still haven't subscribed to this channel, then please do subscribe and press the bell icon right next to it to get notified with all our new videos. And without any other further ado, let's start with our video. Okay, before starting our video, I am going to give you a little disclaimer. Today I'm not going to explain every step of this makeup tutorial, and also I'm not going to kind of talk about the product details that will be mentioned in the description box and on your screen, so you'll know which product I am using, because I don't want to kind of cut the flow of the updates that I want to give you, which I had kept behind for since a long time. So I just want to be in the flow of that, so I'm not going to explain everything. And also a little request, if this video turns out to be a little longer, please bear it with me, because this is something that I need to share with you. I can't cut it short and keep it simple. It's not something to discuss as point wise. There may be bits and pieces which I am going to talk in depth, so it might turn to be a long video. So please stick to the end of this video. And with saying that, now let's start with our video. Okay, so I have already like moisturized my skin and everything is prepped. Now I'll start with the primer and also with the life update. So the first thing that comes up is that I was missing from my YouTube channel for since I think 2-3 weeks, and in between I came back and again I went missing. I told you the reason, that my health was also not in a good shape, and I had some personal kind of things going on in my life, and I had to kind of take care of that. And again I went missing. So, and this time I went missing for a long period. Okay, this has been the longest I think since I have started my channel that I was not back on my channel. And let me tell you one thing, which is going to be the highlight of this life update. I feel I kind of was not thinking to come back to my YouTube channel, and yes, now this is a bigger shock to all the people who are close to me, my family, because they don't know. I did not discuss about this with anyone, not even with my husband. And I was kind of thinking to just quit this, and the reason behind that is, nowadays if you have seen, there is a big shift from long form content to short form content, and I am a beginner already in this long form content. Okay, I am adapting to things, I am kind of learning things, and it's been hard to kind of manage it alone when you are a beginner and you're already managing your channel alone. Like, I am only the whole and sole person behind this channel. Like, I have to shoot, I have to edit, I have to plan my content, and I'm the only one who does it. Okay, I have to learn the content. I just can't put up a camera and start a vlog like that. I learn things and then I come on the channel and like kind of explain you guys. So it's been tough for me to adapt another change in between when I'm learning already something. And I just saw that many of my videos were not doing well, which did not bother me, because I'm like, I enjoy this. Okay, it's my passion. I love doing makeup, I love talking in front of camera, I love explaining. But when you are someone who is single-handedly handling everything and you see that there is a drop in it, sometimes it takes a toll on your mind, right? And I was giving my effort, my time, everything, and suddenly there was a drop in everything. So that took a toll on my mind. Still, I was kind of, picking up myself and going on like, yeah, it's okay, eventually it will happen. But it stopped somewhere, and that was bothering me a lot. So when I saw many of the creators also have started kind of thinking about the short form, and I'm not someone who can, easily adapt things. I have to take my own time and adapt things. And like, I saw the short form content is so much in trend, and I am not a person who can explain something in just 1 minute or 30 seconds. I can't just do that. I need to explain in depth, or to explain in a long form type, and I'm not that one who can do it. So I felt like if it is not working out for me, if my long form videos are not going that well, there is no use of my hard work, my time, my patience, and everything was going in a waste. So I kind of got that thought that I think I should leave YouTube, and I might go back to the short form content, because that is not something for me. I don't feel short form content is for me. Like, I don't understand the concept of that. I'm not good at it. So I thought maybe I would, or maybe I wouldn't, and I just was going in the process of thought of leaving YouTube, which was so overwhelming for me. Like, I can't tell you, I went into a dark space when I was thinking to quit this. Let me just take you behind, because I've already kind of told you this is my happy place. Like, I love doing this. I love kind of talking on camera. I love doing the makeup. This is my place where I be myself. I get to be myself. I get my time. I get me time in this. And leaving this was something really huge and heartbreaking at the same point. So I told you that this is my passion, but there is another reason too, because I started my YouTube channel, and it's not fame, it's not money, it is none of these. Obviously, these are the factors that will come later on, but for me the priority was to build my own identity. I wanted to build my own identity. I love to tell my friends and my family members that yes, I am a YouTuber, I am a content creator, I am a makeup content creator. I love to do this, and I love talking about it. So obviously, from my childhood, I had my dad's identity. I was known as his daughter, which I'm really proud of, and I love to be known as his daughter. There are still times when people recognize me by his name, like, you're his daughter, and I love that. And also, additional to that, I am now also identified as my husband's wife, like, by his name, which is also a beautiful thing that I have. But I wanted something of my own. Okay, I wanted to create something that is of my own and not about someone else. So that is the reason that I started this channel, for my own identity, for my passion, for the thing that I love. And now it was like, I have to leave it, and I have to just kind of keep it behind, and maybe focus on my personal things, be a housewife, and do all that stuff. And it was really hard. Let me tell you, it was really hard for me to just process the thought. Okay, and so I went on thinking for days. I took my time. I literally was not happy doing what I was doing. Even if you have observed that in my previous videos also, I was not satisfactory about the filming that I was doing, because these thoughts were coming in my mind for a long time. Okay, I was not talking about it, but definitely it was coming because of the change that's happening right now, and I was seeing the growth of my channel. I keep a view about that. Like, I keep on checking whether my channel is going, it's growing or not, and it wasn't. And that was a hard point for me to kind of realize that I don't think it's working out for me. So I thought maybe it's good, and I should not waste my time. So that also took like a toll on my health and on my mental health. Okay, now this is something that was bothering me for since a long time. I was like, I think I need to take a break. I need to stop filming, because I used to film, and then I used to edit, and then I used to put my vlogs, and I knew that it was not doing well, and then also I was doing it and it was not satisfactory to me, and that's not something I am, because I love doing my work, whether it is, you know, kind of doing well or not. But sometimes it gets on you when you're doing it all alone, and that was the thing that was happening frequently. Like every video I was putting, there was something or the other, it was dropping down, it was not doing that well. And I'm not saying that I need like overnight success or overnight fame. I'm not talking about that thing, but at least it should do a little well to make me feel better that yeah, my hard work is worth, okay, it has some worth, it's worth doing it. And I wasn't feeling that, so I literally stopped. And also because of that, my mental health was taking a toll. I was kind of breaking down somewhere, I wasn't happy, I was not in my own mindset. And also there was a health issue in between this, okay. Like everything was happening in one time, only at one time, like this thing and that thing, and everything just came on me at one time, and I think it was a bad timing. So when I was kind of shooting and editing my videos, I noticed that my feet used to get swollen up, and I used to ignore it, thinking that maybe I'm sitting for hours on this chair editing or maybe shooting, so maybe that's the reason. But when I stopped shooting also then I could see that my feet are still swelling up. So I just went to my doctor, and he advised me that you should go and check out a nephrologist. You can go to a nephrologist who is kind of a kidney specialist and just get it checked once, because I had this problem before also. So when I went to the nephrologist, he suggested some tests, blood test, urine test, and I don't know what tests. And it's been a really long time that I went through so much of tests in my life. So he suggested that, and it occurred, the same problem occurred again, which was I was having a little bit swelling on my kidney, and that was like a little bit of panic moment for me as well. Already I was going through this thing emotionally, and that this thing also broke me down. And also I was having deficiency of iron as well. I was having deficiency of blood, little bit of blood, and these issues also dropped when I was already going through a turmoil in my head, and it triggered my mental health a lot. And I was not in my mindset to like just film something, because I'm not a person who can fake it. I've always said this, I can't fake it when the camera is on. I have to be myself, I have to be sane, I have to be in my own, you know, mind when I'm talking on the camera. I can't just put on the camera and just fake it. Everything is just happening wrong behind the camera, and just I'm coming on the camera and being like, yeah, everything is fine, I'm doing well. I can't do that, I can't fake it. So I needed that time to figure things out. Just cutting in between and starting with my eye makeup. So it's a beautiful brown tone eye makeup, a soft brown tone eye makeup. So I'm trying to recreate the look. I know I'm not going to be perfect as shown as the picture, but I'll try to put my touch in it and create a beautiful latte eye makeup look on my eyes. Okay, getting back to the story. As I said, जब मेरे ना लाइफ में कभी प्रॉब्लम्स आएंगे ना, तो वो छप्पर फाड़ के आता है. कुछ भी आएगा ना तो वो छप्पर फाड़ के ही आ जाएगा. पता नहीं एक आएगा, उसके साथ 10 और 1000 प्रॉब्लम्स आ जाते हैं. So when I was going through my health issue, there was something also happening in my personal life. I won't go into the details of it, but let me tell you, everything is very much good in my married life. This is not related to my married life. I have great husband and great in-laws. Touch wood to that, that I'm blessed to have that. But something was going other than that as well, and I'm not going to go into the details, you know, because of the respect of my family as well. But I can give you a hint, it is related to my family. So I hadn't been handling that, you know, side well, and I was kind of ignoring it for a long period of time. I was like, yes, I will handle it. My mom was taking care of it, and earlier when my dad was there, my dad was taking care of that responsibilities. But when you are an adult, when you are at the age when you have to handle everything, I was not handling it. My husband was taking care of it. My husband was just managing everything, and it was time for me to also learn doing it. Okay, so I had to go through really heartbreaking feelings. I had to take some responsibilities being an adult, and which I never ever had taken in my life. And this was the time when I had to kind of step up. I can't put that responsibilities totally on my mother, who is in her old age, so I had to. And let me tell you, I am a very very emotional person. Like, I don't think practically, I always think emotionally. So that is something which stops me from taking, you know, bigger responsibilities. I think I don't kind of love taking things practically. So I was like, I don't want to handle this. But now I was going to stop it, and I told my mom, like, I think I will take this up, I'll take this responsibility. And obviously my husband is someone who is always and always handling this behind me. He doesn't let the stress and the tension come to me. He just handles it. But sometimes even he's a human, you know, he needs someone to be there with him, to show that support and to advise him when he is stuck in between. So I needed to be there for him, and I needed my space to handle that. Let me tell you, it was not something that was really easy. Like, हो गया एकदम एक दिन मैंने, I took the decision and I just did it. It was not that easy. It was really tough, but it is taken care of. And I needed my time to go through that time also. Ki finally I'm taking some decisions which are tougher for me and harder for me, but yes, I am. And I handled that, and just to process that yes, I have done it finally, was really hard for me. And yeah, that was something I needed to, you know, process and accept and adapt. Yes, this is going to get tougher and tougher, but I have to be strong, and I have to go through it with a stronger heart and a stronger mind, and just think that I'm not doing anything wrong. It's right, and it has to be done one or the other day. Okay, I'm adding a little bit of a dark tone from the NK Mocha Mix palette because I need a little bit of transition. Okay, now we have talked about what happened, and also there was one more thing that was bothering me. As I said, there was no growth in my channel. I could see there was a dropping period in my channel, and it was a bothering kind of a thing to me. Firstly, it did not bother me, but later on when I said I was someone who was just doing it everything alone, it comes to me, you know, it eventually you get the thoughts that why it is not working, am I doing something wrong? Then I used to kind of learn more things, and I used to be like, no, I'm doing it perfectly, I'm not doing anything wrong. But still there were kind of downfall in my channel. And then literally you know, I want to put it out there, if you're a beginner, I think you need to learn these things, learn to adapt these things, which I forgot in between. I was very okay in the beginning. I did not care about the comments or the views dropping, or you know, just everything randomly. But now it just took a toll, and it's okay if it is bothering you. It's okay, you are a human. At the end, one day or the other, you are going to feel it, and just feel that moment. Don't give up like me. I did not give up. So what literally brought me back is really interesting. Okay, like I said, I thought of literally leaving the channel, and I was not in my own self. I was not me. I was getting very pissed. I was getting very angry because I was not doing these things which I love. And whenever I saw something on my YouTube or on my Insta, I used to break down. I used to feel like, yeah, I am missing it, but I didn't still want to come back because I was in the mix. What should I do? What should I just switch to the short form, which is not what I'm happy with, or should I continue with what I'm doing? And also because I was thinking really practically, it's not that your channel is just working itself. You have to invest a little bit, like you have to invest some finance in it, then your channel is going to kind of grow. You can just put up a phone or a camera and start your channel, but you have to also upgrade yourself with the upgradation of YouTube. Now it's so much upgradation in YouTube that you have to also adapt that things. And when you're putting all that in your channel and not getting anything in return, I'm not talking financially, but like a recognition or like a appreciation in return, in the form of views or likes, then it kind of starts bothering. But I think you have to kind of put a thick skin and a strong face and just be like, it's okay if I'm not getting views. I would eventually get it with the time. You have to just trust the process, or you have to trust that you have some skills that people need to know. You have to be passionate about it, which I forgot in between, but these were the things that brought me back. Okay, and when I was just like, as I said, looking at other channels and other people putting up stuff on their channel, it was an emotional moment for me, obviously, because I was like, I'm missing this, I need to come back, I need to do this. And it was a realization moment for me that you can't stop thinking about your channel and your content, Apurva. You can't just sit still and just think, no, I don't want to think about my channel. I was in that period of time also. I was continuously kind of planning my content in between, and it was weird for me. Why am I not able to stop thinking about my channel, or not able to stop thinking about the content? Why it was happening again and again to me, which was pissing me off. And one day I came to the conclusion, it is okay if I am not getting the growth instantly, or if I'm not getting that recognition. Yes, it is hurtful, I won't lie about it. It is, I will be very honest, it is, sometimes it feels disgusting when you are putting so much of your hard work, patience, and also I am not able to give time to my family. That also was a bigger point which kind of triggered me to leave my channel. But I think it's okay, it's fine. I am going to manage that. I am going to manage everything perfectly. Okay, I have kind of messed my glitter here. I'll just switch back to my NK Mocha palette and use the glitter from that, not loving the darker glitter. So yeah, if you are someone who is a beginner and who has the thought of giving up on your channel, please don't do that. Of course, you are going to feel a lot of emotions, a lot of negative thoughts. Just put it behind, and just focus on the goal that you decided when you were starting your channel. Like, just focus on the thought that when you started your channel, why did you start it? And I needed a reminder myself, and I got that when I was on the break of leaving my channel and everything. And I just thought it through, and I think I went to the conclusion that I can't stay without my channel. I can't do it. That's not me. I can't leave my channel and just be myself. I can't come back to myself without thinking about my channel. And that was a bigger influence on myself, and that was something that brought me back. Okay, I'm going to do my liner behind the camera because I can't talk and do the liner at the same time and just come back. Okay, I'm back, and as you can see, I've also applied a little bit of mascara with my liner because I had done it together. I do not want to waste more time and make it more longer. Now I'm beginning with my face makeup. So I am going for a darker kind of a look and a bronzy kind of a face effect for this makeup look. And I'll also continue. Where was I have absolutely forgotten. Yeah, okay. So in this period of time, I also have a fun fact to share with you guys. In this period of time when I was not like kind of shooting, I was talking with my mother. And whenever you feel low, you always need your mom first. So I was kind of talking to her, and kind of getting the motivation that I needed. And I don't know, weirdly, I just asked her one question: is it too late to kind of find yourself or find your identity, mom? I don't know. Is it too late when you are into your 30s and you are now kind of rebuilding yourself, or making yourself from scratch? Is it too late? Then she just gave me such a wonderful advice, and that is something that I think brought me back to what I'm doing. She just said that it's never too late to find yourself. It is never too late to discover yourself, discover what you love, discover your passion. It's never too late. It's on you. Whenever you feel like that you want to find yourself, you want to discover yourself, you can. It's nothing wrong. And that was the moment when I just realized that yes, she is right. I need to kind of keep going whatever I am doing. And this is to all the people who are watching, who are above 25 maybe, or 20, and feel like this is it, this is the age, now we can't do anything else. There is no age limit to find yourself. There is no age limit to discover your passion or discover the thing that you love, and just go for it, do it. Nevertheless, you can start whenever you want to. And I just got that beautiful advice from her, and I'm eternally grateful that I have a guidance, a piece of a guidance that I can talk to and go behind, and just restart myself or reboot myself. And she helped me a lot through it. Of course, I have my friends, of course I have my family, my in-laws, but sometimes I think you need your mother when you have a difficult time like your childhood. And saying that, I also missed my dad during this period of time. As I told you, as I was going through a lot of burden of responsibilities, which I never took in my life, I was missing him really badly. Like, I needed his hand behind my back and saying that it's okay, you are going through something that you have to go through, and it's okay, you're doing the right thing. But he wasn't there, and I was really missing his presence, really missing the guidance that he used to give me. And that was a really hard time for me, just kind of letting that thoughts come in and go like that. But I know he is always with me from above. He watches me, he guides me through, and he's always going to be in my life. And also, as I told you earlier, that I was going through the health issue, that I am having a swollen kidney. It's still there. I am going through the treatment process. So my doctor also advised me to kind of change my lifestyle to a healthier lifestyle. Like, I am a person who is never bothered about my health. Okay, I just get rough with my health, and that was not something I needed to continue as per my doctor's advice. And he told me, stop living a unhealthier lifestyle and start with a healthier lifestyle regime. And I've started working towards it. Firstly, I've stopped kind of munching on the unhealthy food that I used to, and I'm guilty about it, but you are human at last, and you have that kind of emotions to eat unhealthy. And I've stopped that kachar pachar now, and I'm starting to eat healthier. I'm starting to cut down salt in my lifestyle, like in my eating habits, which tend to kind of increase the level of fluids that has occurred to kind of result in swelling up of my kidney and my feet. So I've stopped that, and I've started working out. I've started meditation. I've started a little bit of peace therapy in my life, which I was running for so long. Like, I was not a person who would sit and meditate, because I think that was something I don't need in my life. But I think that is something really needed in life. If you are someone who is young, you still need to meditate and have your own time and have that peace in your life and just go through all the emotions when you're meditating. Just keep your mind insane and just let all the peace and all the you know, peaceful and positive thought come in. And I do that at the beginning in the morning. When I get up, I just sit on my bed and just take 10 minutes and meditate, close my eyes and meditate, and then I start with my day. And I do my workout, like I'm doing the indoor cycling these days. My husband also is trying to get back to his healthy lifestyle, so he does it in the morning and I do it at evening. I do like a 15 to 20 minutes of cycling, which kind of gives me a positively effect to my body, and I love it. In the beginning, yes, I was struggling. It's been 2-3 weeks when I was on a break. I started it, and now I'm loving that lifestyle as well. So I have just got an addition of that in my life. And yeah, this was something that I was keeping from you guys for a long time. I was hiding my emotions, hiding my feelings, and hiding everything, and just trying to be fine, and was keeping myself away and my channel and you guys away from these all things. And I don't think I need to kind of hide that anymore. I think if you are my family, if I say that you are my family, you need to kind of know these things also are there in my life. I can't just give a good side of my life and be like, yes, only this is happening. No, there are many other issues, as I said, related to my life. There are many personal issues going on, and I know I'm not that still stronger to figure out everything. I am taking one thing at a time, kind of taking, you know, responsibilities. I'm not good at it, I know, but eventually I will manage it at the end of everything, and will come to a conclusion for sure. And I'm not going to give up my YouTube channel. I am now very strong headed about it. I'm not going to leave my channel. I'm not going to give up anytime soon. I am going to achieve whatever I think I want to achieve in life, and I'm not going to you know, leave it in between. I've done it before in life and I've learned my lesson. Now it's not going to happen again. I'm not going to go through that again. I won't leave it. I am going to continue, whether I see a, you know, up in that. Still I am going to continue. I know eventually it will happen. I will have my patience. I will have my tougher times. I will have it through these things, but I'll still keep going because I know I can do it. I have full faith on my skills and on my abilities of what I love doing, so I'm going to keep on doing it. And yes, I think that is something I learned through this period of time. And let me tell you, even when I was going through my personal thing, when I was getting into my responsibilities as being an adult, the confidence that I got to kind of take things in my own hand is from the YouTube. Okay, I wasn't a confident person. If you go behind my previous vlogs and videos, you can see a very confused and a scared person, but I am a stronger person since I have started my YouTube journey. And that was something that literally helped me when I was taking some responsibilities, and that side of me kind of showed up when needed in taking up that responsibilities and letting my life in my own hand. So I think I'm really grateful for just a bigger change in me, and I'm not going to let it go. And yeah, that were the things that were bothering. Now we will start with our makeup. Now so far I'm done with my foundation, just blending a little bit bronzer on my face because it is a very dark and bronzy look. So just doing that. Okay, now I'm done with my contouring. I can see a little bit brown effect. I'm going with the highlighter, finding my highlighter brush. Okay, I'm going to highlight a little bit at the high points. and this is the K Beauty highlighter. This is a new addition in my vanity. I'll just complete my makeup by setting a little bit of it using a loose powder, and I have not added any blush, keeping it just a simple look. I'm just going to set it using my loose powder. Now I am going to take my beauty blender and just press all the makeup so that it looks eventually like my skin and just sets in properly. Set my makeup. Okay, now I'll let it just dry out and then come back. Okay, I am back and I have added a beautiful nude lip shade to my lips. The details about the shade are on your screen and in the description box. Do check it out. And overall, talking about the look, I am in love with this look. Like, it is a beautiful, classy look, yet like you can carry it for every day as well. It is such a beautiful but classy looking look. Like, you can add it with a darker tone of your outfit or a lighter tone of your outfit. It is a everyday look as well. Just you don't have to just minus the glitter and you can just take it off. You can just carry it with any of your outfits. And loving the blend of my foundation. Like, I have added a new thing. I have started using a foundation brush and then I blended with my beauty blender, and it has given me a skin like finish. Loving the eye makeup. It's looking beautiful and classy at the moment, and just loving the vibe of this look. And also overall, the experience of coming back on the camera, getting my emotions out, talking about what I was feeling and what I was hiding from you guys, why I was missing, has given me a beautiful therapeutic session which was much needed. And I think I'm finally back to where I was, and now finally I can be back with my makeup tutorials. We can have a beautiful chit chat session also, and I think this has made our bond very strong, that now I can talk anything and I can feel any emotions with you guys. And I'm lucky to have you guys in my life, and I'm very, very grateful. And I think this was a much needed session for me. And if you could relate with me, and if you could understand and feel this with me, and if you liked today's video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. We will definitely have these sessions very, very soon, and if you like these sessions, please comment down for more such videos, and I will see you in my next one. Till then, bye.